went to go visit my son's father, who was staying at Harbor Lights, the Salvation Army shelter. I was pretty upset, and I started kind of fussing in the corner of the lobby. And at one point, Floyd came up to me. And Floyd has this great, deep Southern voice, raspy. He's like, "Sis, you okay, sis?" And I wasn't okay. I said, "No, I'm just waiting for my son's father." Sorry. He said, "Well, can I pray with you?" I thought, I was so tired. We had been through so much, my sons and I. And this kind person just to come up to me and say, "Can I pray with you?" When I felt alone in this lobby. It was so sweet. And at the time, on our first date, you know, like most people do, we went over like our histories, and he told me he was from Houston. We like to go to, he lived right by Lake Bade-Makaska. We like to go down there a lot and, you know, enjoy the outdoors. We like to go to the sculpture garden and just, walk around. We went out to eat a lot.
Why?
Because Floyd loved to eat a lot. He's a big man, and it took a lot of energy to keep him going, and he loved food, and so did I. It was fun. It was an adventure always. Both Floyd and I, our story, it's a classic story of how many people get addicted to opioids. We both suffered from chronic pain. Mine was in my neck and his was in his back. We both had prescriptions, but after prescriptions that were filled, and we got addicted and tried really hard to break that addiction many times.
Then in March of 2020, you got some pills, right? You remember describing that?
Yes.
And you and Mr. Floyd both had those pills?
Yes.
And did you consume some of those pills?
I did.
Did they have the same effect on you as they did as your other types of opioids you had taken in the past?
No.
What was the effect this time? And what was different?
Usually, opioid to me is like it's a pain reliever. It's something that is, kind of relaxing, takes your pain away. The pill, that time, it seemed like it was a really strong stimulant. I couldn't sleep all night. I felt very jittery.
You were quarantining together, spending a lot of time together in March, April,
Yes.
and May, correct?
Yes.
And for the majority of that time, Mr. Floyd was clean, right?
Yes.
And it was your belief that Mr. Floyd started using again about 2 weeks prior to his death, correct?
I noticed a change in his behavior, yes.
You recall telling the FBI that there would be times that he would just be up and bouncing around, and then there would be times that he would be like unintelligible?
I don't recall that, but
Would you disagree if I said that in the transcript? That's in
no,
the
I wouldn't
transcript.
disagree with that.
The pills that we're talking about in May,
Yes,
I can't remember if you told me, did you see Mr. Floyd take any of those pills?
yes, we took them together that time.
I'm sorry.
We did take them together that time.
And when he took those, obviously he didn't die, right?
No, he did not.
Did you see how they affected him?
He had a lot of energy.
And but he was okay after using them?
Yes, he was playing football, hanging out, eating. Just a normal day.
Incidentally, did he play a lot of basketball?
He played basketball too, but football was his thing.